Hi guys, good morning. I just built myself an Alci and I'm just gonna show you all the changes because it's a project that's quite new, which means lots of input comes up from users, and let's go over the changes. Now, first of all, you see here the bar is back. We started with i3, and i3 gave a conflict, of course, with i3 if you wanted to go and install it. So we created our own personal DWM. It's an DWM from Alci, so it won't conflict with anything. It's ours, and it's so DWM is possible to install as well on any DWM you find because it's renamed. So we get our calamares, nothing changed here. We do not need all the workspaces and all that, but people were saying, could we get this here? So the network manager is by default there, not that it's needed, since we can't really install anything on this machine. Before you go in the installation phase, you already decided what you put on the machine, on the computer. That's the build phase. You decide, I want to have Firefox, I want to have Vivaldi, I want to have GIMP, etc. It's in the packages x86-64. So it's on the ISO. Alright, but anyway, it's possible now to make a connection and to edit connections and so on and so on. You get a nice, a floating window, and you can move about, which if you want to get rid of is always Super Q is going to work on all R21 desktops. Super Shift Q is another one, which is nice to know, but I am an Azerty QWERTY guy, so I have to press my A now to quit. Okay, so it's still very much an US layout at this particular moment in time. It becomes actually a QWERTY, an Azerty right now. When I click Belgian and I do a super enter, I have this nice, beautiful new terminal. That's new as well. Nice text, and we can actually have a look. When I experiment, when I develop, right, I just go in here and I do some stuff. I try this, try that, and so on. So we have a nice look, and we can have a look. Like for instance, we have 4 GB of space, so we can do a little bit in our in live environment. Not that it's needed and required anything, but I'm just showing you. Lots of keyboard shortcuts. Control T is there, Super T is there, Control Enter is there. What else? There are several of these guys, and then Super Shift Q or Super Q is gonna quit all the one that's active, right? Remember, tiling window manager, the one with the blue, is going to be deleted. So, like I said, not really. Oh, that's the wrong one. You really want to quit calamares? No. So this one can go as well. So this is another way of looking at things, a little bit different, but in essence it's still the same thing, right? It's still a DWM, and we decide here whatever you always do in calamares, you do it here as well. Encrypting, home partitioning, it's all good for me, and you can follow along what calamares provides over the years. But basically we have a very fast way to install ArcoLinux. That's the goal. But then of course you think, why would I not include, when I build the ISO, why would I not include Xorg? Why would I not include it? Otherwise I have to type sudo pacman -s Xorg. So hence the idea, the second goal, that you think maybe I could make an ISO, a complete ISO, with all the software I want, as long as it's on the ArcoLinux or on the repo from ArcoLinux, or even the repo of Chaotic, or if you have the knowledge and it's ready and available on ArcoLinux ISO.com, to make your own repo and put your own packages there and add them to the ISO. So it's all possible. Alright, so the network manager applet, you've just seen it in action up there, and you could decide why not install Xorg and Xorg apps as well. The same goes for drivers if you want them, if you need them, is a better word. And automatically we're gonna boot up. It's all done already. A super fast installation. Well, it depends, right? If you're going to install lots of software, and like Plasma is the biggest desktop we have, and then a lot of software, well, it takes a little bit longer to install. But it's your ISO, and we can share our packages file with others. And this is it. As you see, we don't have to do a systemctl enable LightDM or enable SEDM anymore. There's a little script behind it that says, okay, I got myself a LightDM, I'm enabling this, or an SEDM and I'm enabling that. So choose your display manager. SEDM is at the bottom of the list, so if you choose several, well, SEDM is always gonna win. So there you go, guys. You have a new system that you can tweak and theme and install more. But it will not have our configuration. It will not have our Control-Alt, Super Enter or Super Shift Enter or any of the keyboard shortcuts. Those are in the ArcoLinux packages if you want them. But it is a great way to fast and without any efficient installation of ArcoLinux. And now it's up to you to make it beautiful again. So build it up again. That's the other approach. Start from scratch and build up. All right, have fun with ALCI.